Hello viewers, welcome to another leaks video, where I BBYX, present leaks for everyone to enjoy. This season was an imposter-themed season, which was basically a reskin of Season 14, Spooky Playtime. It was also the first time in a while where both characters did something in the season, so it was pretty cool to see. But among many others, it was still a repeat of another season. And if that's a problem for you, then I don't think you're going to be happy. So let's view the next season in the form of a trailer. Yes, you heard that right. The next season is a Dynamax season, for the 5th time in a row. But even if it is a Dynamax season, I have somewhat high hopes for it. So let's get into why. This is the title of the Dynamax season. It looks kinda cool with the chains and font. It also kind of resembles the Super Dynamax title. Thought I'd still put this title above all the other Dynamax season titles. Here are all the season skins. Most of them just look like chibi or mixified. We also have the 67 Kid from My Buck, which is the newly released song on Beat Battle. If I were to pick a favorite skin from the bunch shown here, I'd have to pick the Horsemongus. It means I will get to play as the Buffalt throughout the season. Here are the boss and season icons. The boss icon is on the left, and the season icon featuring the 67 Kid is on the right. It looks like we're going to face Wonder Bowser from Inferno Bout 1.2. And the boss icon finally has a gradient or a background in the icon. So I think it was a good change. Here are the collectibles for the season. Now I'm going to be honest here. Collectibles are looking kind of unnecessary for me. Sure, if you play like 3 matches every day of the season, you'll be guaranteed to get them all. But every season they never make an interesting or never seen before way to collect something in the game, making it for people who played since Season 13 a little repetitive. It's fine if you like them, if it gives you a reason to grind, or you'll get them naturally since you love the game. But it's just not for me. My opinion on the actual collectibles though? I mean, for me, bad. They locked almost every interesting skin behind a collectible. But it makes sense because you won't grind for something that isn't worth your time. Do it good for the game. But again, it's not for someone like me. That's all the leaks for the first part, so let's discuss it back at the news station. I don't really know what to think about the new season. I mean, I don't hate Dynamax, but there's still no confirmation if they're going to stop using the S14 mechanic and use the S11 one, or make a new one. At the end of the day, all I want is to get the Dynamaxed versions of the skins I got in the next season. Now let's view the 3v3 of this season. I hope it's actually good. Alright, the 3v3 for this season is the Nun from Friday Night Fever and Selver from Mid-Fight Masses. Now, knowing the devs and their recent activity of having the most sexual version of characters, it'd be probably safe to assume that they've used this version of Taki for the Dynamax or something badder. Or maybe they became changed people and won't do that. Only time will tell. Here are the icons for the both of them, Taki and Selver. Here are the win icons for the 3v3 characters. The one with Taki holding the chainsaw is scary because they now gave her pupils. Here is Taki's lose icon. The leaker that posted these leaks did not find a lose icon for silver, so I'm gonna replace it with my own. I'd also just like to mention of how funny it is that Taki looks like something straight from a YouTube Kids video. Like she's drawn so many and has to chibi-ah, hands and face, so many characters have. That's all for the 3v3 people. Now I'm gonna yap for a minute. Now I don't dislike this 3v3. It's a nice callback to how in Season 11 Sarvente was an X6 skin, 3 X's in Virus Pass, and 3 X's in VIP Pass. We didn't really need another mid-fight masses character. Though I won't mind it if they don't make Celever a dumb femboy again. I'll just start the last part. So I basically have nothing else to talk about, so Imma milk everything shown dry. Not like that though. A new feature was added to Beat Battle and is now being globally released to all. This feature adds a scroll bar to your BFs. It allows you to scroll way faster and not make you have to manually scroll to a skill you want to select. I don't really know why it took them so long to add this feature. It may be new devs, but they had control over Beat Battle for over a year by now. The final thing is the video, which you already saw at the beginning of this information video, but who cares? Alright, that's the end of the leaks for Season 23. Now it's time to return so we can wrap this thing off. That scroll bar feature was definitely overdue. I've played for a while, so I have upon many old skins that I want to flex. I also think they did good on that title. It looks more beautiful than what it's trying to imitate. Anyways, here's my predictions for the Dynamax skins. I skipped some because I was getting tired of finding images. Anyways, thank you for attending the first ever Season 24 information video. I hope you had a good time watching this video with others, or yourself. And see you later in my next video. Bye!